Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play LEGO Jurassic World on the PS4. This is episode number 11. So in the last episode we got a reunion of the Kirby family and we ended up getting chased by the Spinosaurus, which yes, I have taken note of what that is called, and then we came across this building here and it was stopped by some fencing, but it doesn't seem like that would stop it for very long, so we are going to need to continue soon and see what this building is and see if it gives us any sanctuary. And also, this is the first episode that I have recorded on my new computer. That's right, I've upgraded some equipment. I got a new computer, new capture card, like internal capture card, and consequently this is the third time that I've tried to record this episode. That's right, yeah, I'm getting to grips with the new software. Sometimes it's not as obvious that I'm recording. Like in the old software you knew you were recording because it was like coming up, but yeah, it's noticing whether I'm recording, and I am right now. One hopes, but yeah, so I will try my best not to be repetitive, but if I accidentally say something twice, it's because I've thought that I've recorded like I said it in the previous attempt recordings. But anyway, we are going to get Paul to fix this machine so that we can open one side of the door, and then we're going to get Amanda. In theory, since I've played it before twice in the past few hours, I should be able and know where to go and what to do, and Amanda's going to fall. Well done, Marky, well done. So, still getting the studs, even though it doesn't count towards a true survivor. Still always worth getting as many studs as possible, because I can't actually get the ×2 multiplier until after Jurassic World, or certainly after it starts, because you need one of the characters that you get in Jurassic World to do that, and I don't have them yet. And so I'm not going to go back in to do it. But yeah, that the name of the level kind of spoils this, but it's called the Birdcage, and that's a cool little diorama. Yep, it's still there.
I took them on an impulse. I thought they'd be worth a fortune, enough to fund the dig site another 10 more years.
What if they catch us with them? What if they catch us without them?
There's a boat at the bottom, just downriver. We'll try and make it to the coast at least.
What is it?
It's a birdcage.
Okay, yeah, there you go. You dropped right into it from that cutscene. So they are Pteranodons, and they've taken Eric for their young. They've not just fed them the young Eric, but they have dropped him in on them so that they can play with their food before they eat them. So that means that conveniently we've got some time to get them out, or to get him out somehow. It seems quite difficult at the moment, but I'm sure we will find a way. So just again, always collecting as many studs as possible. And I just saw the amber up the top there, but as I think we did in the last episode or a couple of episodes ago, Billy now has the ability to use the paraglider to cross gaps. So I think the point of this bit of the game is that you need to get somebody across one gap that has an ability to do that, a special ability, and then they cross it and then make a bridge or a way across for everyone else, and then that means that they can cross, and then you have somebody else who needs to then cross, etc, etc. But we need to get Amanda to cross. Where is Amanda? There she is there, and she's of course at the opposite end. This kind of reminds me of that bit in Coco Mountain in Super Mario 64. You know, oh, okay, was that Alan that fell? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Super Mario 64, where you're jumping over the snowmen on the bridge. Why is she not grabbing that? There we go. Is she able to get up the top here? No, I need a character that can climb to get up there and across the other side. So Billy can do that, but I don't think you can get to there from here just yet. So we want to cut them up or destroy them. Well done, Amanda. And then turn this so that everyone else can cross. So that is going to drop, is it not? Oh, I needed to do it a little bit more. That's going to drop, and everyone else is going to be able to cross. Now we don't have any characters. Oh, okay. Okay, am I caught here? I might be caught here. Let's be Alan. And they'll free themselves up. So let's then cross here. And I've never seen that before, to be honest. But yeah, nobody can go in there where there's a mini kit. I can kind of see it, I can kind of make it out. But no one can go in there because no one can go in the dark. Because the dark is a scary place. So yeah, as that cutscene showed, Billy picked up some of the Velociraptor eggs that we came across, and that was not very sensible, but he did it, and it comes up later. It's useful. I don't know whether it's actually useful or whether it just works in that case, but hey, either way. It works. It works for us. We're now not able to cross over here, and this seems very out in the open. A few of these bits seem quite out in the open. I don't know if I'm stuck here. I might be stuck here, because yeah, they seem to be falling. I truly don't know what to do. Because it seems that he's stuck. Can I hit him? Yeah. Okay. So I don't think there's any advantage to hitting him. Oh right. Okay. There is. I hit him out of the gap. So let's be Paul, and let's leave them to it. They've obviously got caught in a loop there, and Billy's now caught in it, but oh well. At least I don't need Billy anytime soon. No, I do. I'm only joking. I do need him. So let's be Alan. Let's build the next bridge over to the next section. And they're again stuck away from their son, which is not great that they're just always separated from Eric.
Hey,
Feels like he'll probably have like separation issues as an adult. And yeah, here I am out in the open. That pterodon is it is that what they're called? Pteranodon is up there snapping at us, but like it could just land here. Oh well. Maybe their brains aren't as advanced as some other dinosaurs. That's another point actually, like are they dinosaurs? And I always used to think of them as pterodactyls. I think that was one of the Zords in Power Rangers, right? Like I think that's where I got that from. But if they're not, like are pterodactyls a type of pteranodon? Or are pteranodons a type of pterodactyl? Or are they just both flying dinosaur-like creatures? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So we need Billy, but he's still caught in this endless loop here. So we need to get another character to free him off of that endless loop. I have not had this issue the other two times that I've tried to record this. I need to just cut. Aye, okay. Right, okay, so is he going to, yeah, respawn and hopefully not get caught in the bridge? Yeah, that hadn't happened before. But oh well, I got him released. That does happen in LEGO games, like it is a thing that I've noticed in other LEGO games. So I am wanting to go up there, but I need to climb up here to get up there.
I'll find a way up for you as well.
Good, thank you, Billy. So he's going to use the parasail. Can I just point out the name of the company is Dinosaur? I just always thought that was really clever. Dinosaur. I mean, obviously they're not in business anymore because yeah, spoilers at the start of the movie. They are taken out. I assume that was all of the staff of Dinosaur were taken out by, we think they were Pteranodons that took them out, but I'm not too terribly sure. It's not really made clear. Although Pteranodons are kind of in here, aren't they? Kind of stuck in here until we release them. But then they are at the end of the second movie, which kind of was pointing towards them being in this movie. I don't know whether it was intentional, like, oh, we'll need to include Pteranodons in the next movie. Let's have it in the ending scene, or whether it was just like, yeah, it just happened to be in that. So what we want to do is actually back there, but I'm going to come round here to make sure that I've got everything that I can get from round here at the moment. I think you can go further, and you can explore this a lot more in the free play mode when you've got access to it, and you can at the moment. But yeah, there you go, I've got a mini kit there. And you can't go too close to the snapping jaws of the what's it called? Pteranodon. Yeah. I just said it earlier on and I was fine saying it. But anyway, we're going to build something here. And yes, as I said before, Billy was very guilty feeling about taking the Velociraptor eggs, so he is going to do something now to try and make up for that. So he's going to jump and try and rescue Eric.
Hey, I can almost see my house from here.
It kind of reminds me of that bit in Lego City Undercover where we've got the police parachute that conveniently opens for us. We're just obviously carrying about everywhere.
Eric, jump! Let go now!
So if they survived that fall, why didn't he just jump anyway? Anyway, let's carry on. Uh-oh. Okay, so the Spinosaurus has found us, has been reunited with us, and it seems that it's a very good swimmer.
Find a weapon!
So as if it's not scary enough, it's also quite a good swimmer. So thank goodness InGen left so much equipment behind. Because it really helps us out here. So we need something. We've got a couple of chairs, but we need something to help with that. We need to switch to Eric, and he's going to throw the T-Rex P, and then we need to switch back to Alan, who's going to dig into this. And what are we going to find? Some flares, it looks like. So have they just been sitting on this beach the whole time? That feels like that would damage them. But oh well. Let's not think too much into it. And get them so that we can get the mini kit. And I don't think there's anything else that I need to like hit from here. But I'm firing it anyway. Apart from obviously what we've to hit over here. Yeah, we've got to do that. But it seems that Spinosaurus is scared of fire, which fair enough. I mean, I am too.
Yeah, you got his
I think it's a
attention,
fairly natural fear of fire, a healthy fear, some would say. So we've got to switch to Paul. And he's going to make his way over here with his acrobatics. And climb up here. And we can somehow climb up here and not get eaten straight away by the Spinosaurus. Oh well, we're still collecting loads of studs, still collecting as many studs as possible, getting that counter up as far as possible, and let's release these oil drums into the water. Seems like a bit of an ecological accident waiting to happen, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind at this stage. Can I not get that one? You would think that you would be able to blow up that one that's sitting in the dock still. But no, it seems not. So then we... Oh yes, okay, that's why you couldn't get that, of course. I knew that, so we need to be Paul. And he's going to build a trampoline, I believe, yeah. So then I need to bounce up here. And eventually it'll match the rhythm of doing that. And let's build this. And there we go. We get a mini kit for doing that, for rescuing that creature. And let's jump in here, and we want to turn the crane. It's obviously not moved for a long time, but it's still able to do this. And we need to pick up whatever was in this building, this little shed. and it's more explosive barrows, which are somehow still here and still surviving. And then we'll lower it down, because we've already established now that the Spinosaurus does not like fire, and for some reason it's not like grabbing for these barrels here. But we need to switch to Alan, I believe, who is going to jump back in here, and we're going to fire at the explosive barrels. Now it's trying to get it, I suppose, and then it's going to create a wall of fire.
I'm not going anywhere!
Okay, random little compy.
They want the eggs. Otherwise, we'd be dead already.
No. Call for help.
That's a helicopter.
So yeah, you're telling me that a creature that is intelligent enough to enter into a bargain, like, okay, we'll let you go if you give us the eggs back, or you know, is not intelligent enough to realise that that's the creature right in front of you that's making that noise? That seems pretty unrealistic. But anyway, yes, 94%. So out of the 3 times that I've played this level now, I have got a true survivor in the middle time, the second of 3. I really hope this works. I'm pretty sure the issue was on me. Like, it's certainly the second time I understand what I'd done. I hadn't pressed the record button. The first time I don't understand what had happened. It wasn't recording my audio for some reason, but it seemed to have fixed itself. But in the second time, I hadn't pressed the record, apparently.
Time-sharing, beautiful Guadalajara. Enjoy a meal in one of our 4-star restaurants and explore our rural region.
Whoa!
Oh, and there's Eric. So yeah, this is the credits again, and we are being the Spinosaurus chasing, I can't remember the name of this, the dinosaur with the hammer for the tail. But yeah, I'm going to skip this, not in the actual game. I'm going to actually play it, but I'm going to skip it in the video so that you don't need to watch it all, and then I will catch you on the other side of that, when I will hopefully have a lot more studs in my stud counter. So let's skip ahead to that. Okay, so there we go, 21.4% complete. That is not too shabby. So the studs just kept on coming there. and we are going back to the free play Isla Sorna. And by the way, I've looked up how to pronounce Isla. The correct pronunciation, I was pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, right back to Isla Nublar, which is the island that Jurassic Park takes place. And there's the whole island, the whole of Isla Nublar. And we're back at this helipad. So we're going to go straight to Jurassic World, which is also in Isla Nublar. They're both on this same island, and that kind of comes up. What doesn't kind of come up? It does come up in the story. Spoilers. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not able to get the red brick, which is disappointing. I said that I wasn't going to get red bricks and I wasn't going to break that flow, but I had kind of thought, oh, I'll get it. Fine, I will get it in between the two stories, but I'm not able to because I need a character that you get very early on in the Jurassic World story, but I decided not to do that. So let's go on the monorail, which I suppose is kind of like the self-driving cars that they had in the first one.
Then I'm happy to help.
And good for you to give some facts, Mr. DNA.
Any incidents?
You got 6 kids in the lost and found, 28 down for heat, and some idiot tried to feed ice cream to a triceratops.
Your assistant's online too. Zach and Gray are here?
Tell her I'll be there in 5. My sister's kids. Clean up your workspace. It's chaotic.
How big is the island?
Big.
But how many pounds?
That doesn't make sense.
Come on!
Hey, don't wander off, all right? Mom's not paying me for babysitting.
Aunt Claire!
Zara here is going to take great care of you until I'm done working tonight, okay? Okay, so, have fun and take very good care of them, okay? Mr. Mizrani, you're flying.
I got my license. Okay. Now show me my new dinosaur. It's white. You never told me it was white.
The Indominus Rex, our first genetically modified hybrid.
So she's intelligent then.
Oh, Indominus wasn't bred. She was designed. Bigger. Scarier. She'll be 50 feet long when fully grown. Bigger than the T-Rex.
So the paddock is quite safe then?
We have the best structural engineers in the world.
Yeah, so did Hammond. There's an American Navy man here, Owen Grady.
I know who he is.
His animals often try to escape. They're smart. He has to be smarter.
He only thinks he's smarter.
I want you to bring him in. Let him inspect the paddock. Maybe he sees something we can't.
Oh, heck! Sorry! It's stuck on one of the branches! Alright, come on. Get the pig down here.
So yes, welcome back to Isla Nublar, and that introduces one of my niggles about this story, is the fact that they are good characters. Like the people who run the park are good guys. Like generally they are good guys, but they acknowledge that Hammond had the best structural engineers and it still went wrong for them. Why are they repeating the mistakes of that generation? It's crazy. It's crazy also that the InGen still exists and is still like trusted with like military applications and all sorts of things like that. Like it's nuts that this company is still in existence. So I've already like done what I need to do for the next bit, but I'm just going round and getting as many studs as possible, because of course I am. If you've followed the Let's Play so far, you will know that is what I'm doing. I am able to afford the ×2 multiplier when I can get it, and I should be able to get it just when I should be able to get it now, but after this level, but I will get it after the game stops. That'll be the first thing I get. And I'm not able to do anything with that, but it seems that Lex from 1993 is able to both use and seems hack into the computer from the 21st century. So that lass is even more impressive than she was in that original movie. So we get a mini kit. We're just wandering around, breaking anything that's breakable, and staying around the paddock that's got the velociraptors. No feeding, no flash photography, and no yelling. That seems to be pretty much what you would have in a zoo. But am I not able to break these plants? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know like how many like studs I get from doing this sort of thing, from doing this running about sort of thing. I can get some in here. I think there's some blue studs in there. I don't get that many from like wandering about, but it's a habit that I've got, and like I don't need to get every single one in my brain, but I need to get like at least most of them, or else it feels that I've missed out somehow. I know that seems really strange, but that's just how it feels. And so I want to build this. I like how they mix and match the abilities in this game. Yeah, thank you, Barry. Barry, by the way, is the character that I need to get the ×2 multiplier. But yeah, so it's nice how they mix and match abilities. Like in this part, Owen can climb, which is what Billy could do in the third part. But then he can also cut down vines and ropes, like Alan. In that part, so like they mix and match the abilities, and it's quite fun. I don't know what the obsession is in TT with pigs. Like there's always pigs involved, even when they really don't make sense. Like they kind of make sense in this story. In fact, they really do make sense, but they are also in games that don't make sense at all. To see a pig. There must be some sort of in-joke with pigs. Maybe it is just the fact that they always have them, and so they've always got that's what's built up. But it's always quite weird. So we're trying to coax the pig out of the bin. So a chocolate cake is what does it. And then Owen is going to ride the pigs over here onto this platform, and it's happily going to jump into this cannon, which seems quite strange, but okay. And then I need to be Barry, who is going to grab this and pull it, and then fire the pig.
Are you going to release the velociraptors now, sir?
Release them? I hope not. Why would I be releasing them? Are you new? I think this guy is the guy that's new to the job. No ball games. Danger, no ball games. So just grabbing some of these studs, and we're going to continue with this story in the next episode. So join us again for another episode of Let's Play LEGO Jurassic World on the PS4. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye.